Hey everybody, here we are for another Mayo's movie talk, and I'm here with Tom and Yadi again, and I'm Joe Mayo, from the channel that just has a new name. I've just developed a new name for it again. I changed the name again, Mayo's Movie Mayhem, and that's going to be hard to remember and say, but Mayo's Movie Mayhem, and we'll see how long that lasts. And I know nobody's listening to me right now because we only have like a couple of people and zero, but the playback people will hear it. So, yeah. So, how are you doing these days, Tom? Since last time,
Well, these days, this last week was a pretty good viewing week.
it was
Went to yeah.
not for
Went to
me. I had
the
one
right.
one.
Went to the big IMAX theater to see the new Dune 2, or Dune Part 2, whatever you want to call it, and I thought it was spectacular, especially on the IMAX screen. So, I mean, that's stuff like movies like that, like like the Ben Hur's, right, and the um, they need Lawrence of Arabia. Those need to be seen on a big screen like the IMAX, and it did not disappoint, not at all. But did pick up a couple movies this week. One from the director of Dune Part Two, and it's Denis Villeneuve, and it's his 2016 movie called Arrival, which I haven't seen yet. So it's a sci-fi film. Good cast with Amy Adams, Jeremy Renner, and Forrest Whitaker. And then one of your favorite movies from this particular comedic group,
Uh-oh.
and it's Duck Soup.
Oh, did you ever see
Yeah,
that before?
yeah. I had it on Blu-ray. It's been years since I've seen it, so I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to watching it again.
yeah.
So
That's I love the mirror scene is my favorite scene in there.
yeah, yeah. So good stuff in there. And then things that I've watched: Black Hawk Down, from Ridley Scott, which had a really cool, great cast in here, and then another sci-fi film with Brad Pitt called Ad Astra, which is again sci-fi space event, not really an adventure, but Brad Pitt's character, he's out searching for his dad, who's been out in space for many years, and his dad played by Tommy Lee Jones, so it's a very good father son type film. Um, Good stuff. Very happy with it. But then there again, when we were talking about 4K films that don't advertise, the Blu-ray is in there, but this one does have,
Oh,
you
it
see
does
the
say
4K
Blu-ray on it.
Ultra,
It does say
Blu-ray
Blu-ray.
digital. Yeah, digital code. So, but this is a couple years old though already. So, you know,
Oh,
so it's not really recent. Anyways, so yeah, and started getting back up into The Odd Couple season 4. I watched the first 3 episodes on disc one,
okay.
and
Now,
we
which
were
ones are
talking.
they? You don't
Yeah,
remember them all, do you?
no, it was
The ballet.
uh, well, yeah, the ballet one. Oscar doesn't. Male Felix's health insurance renewal. So you know, and obviously Oscar knew a guy, right? So he brings him in,
Oh, that's
and
great with the
he,
handshake.
yeah, with the handshake,
Oh,
yeah,
that's. I remember that seeing that one
yeah,
when it was brand new as a kid. I just remember that
yeah,
with the when they do the decathlon, the odd decathlon. That
right,
one. Yeah, they do
yeah.
the decathlon at the end.
So yeah, so that was really good. And then I noticed that at the end credits they filmed a new scene for the end credits, and they're by a little fountain there, and then
Yeah.
Oscar throws his cigar in the water, and Felix makes him fish it out.
Yeah, that
uh,
Felix boy.
which is good.
I tell you,
Yeah,
I don't know. I
and
think what has to
then
happen is that you know, Oscar's trying his best in some episodes to not be too annoyed at Felix.
You should stop being annoying to me.
the third one was uh Oscar's got this great poker game ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
Got Felix come in saying, "Oh, Gloria's
Yeah. Now
coming for the weekend or whatever." So,
that's missing a line in there, but it does, they don't all ruin it, but they're supposed to be like a lot, he's anyway, he's with the young cop, you have the Murray's younger cop,
mm,
assistant
Number
or something
cop. Yeah, yeah,
that's in
yeah.
there. And then when he's in the hotel, I think Felix is like sits next to him, and he starts singing about his woes. He starts going 1:45.
Mm-hmm.
No one in the place except you and me. And he's trying to play the poker game, and the young guy starts singing with him. So set him up, Joe. And he's will you stop
Hmm.
singing or whatever, and it's gone. But it doesn't
Yeah.
hurt. It doesn't hurt it or anything.
Yeah, that actor that plays the younger cop, I noticed him. He was in This Is Spinal Tap.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
oh, yeah, yeah, but it's a
Oh,
small role. Yeah.
You're kidding!
I put that on just because it was Odd Couple. That's all. You're cute. Oh yeah, Danny. Tom, why are you spending so much money, Tom, on those movies,
Because
Tom?
it makes me happy.
I know. Tell that to Prepper Princess. You listen, Prepper
Yeah.
Princess. Tired. You got $1 million, $2 million stuffed in your mattress, and you sit there and using ketchup packets, 3 times. It drives me nuts. Anyway, so let me get to some comments here before.
Mm.
Anything else you've been watching, by the way, before I?
That's it right now. That's it.
Well, hello,
So, James.
James. Hello,
Oh, Mike.
Mike. Matchstick
Matchstick.
Man. This is Glenn.
Hey,
You know.
Glenn.
Hello, Robbie. Robbie Detroit's Vinyl.
Yeah, Robbie.
And we got more people watching than commenting, but that's always the
Yeah.
way it is. Well,
Bring in some
I o-
comments, guys. Come
y-
on.
yeah, come on, man. I only watched one movie, and I already did a video on it, but just to have it, I'll show it. I dug out my Universal Horror Collection Volume 5, and there was actually a movie on here. I've seen a lot of these movies. Well, this is not a Universal movie; it's Paramount Pictures. But for a period of time, they were getting lumped in. Some of them were getting lumped in with the Universal catalog for a while, and it's called The Monster and the Girl. And this whole thing is about
All right.
ape. It's like ape movies, ape women, and whatever. But
Okay.
this is here, The Monster and the Girl, Gorilla there,
Well, they're all
and
they're all they're all guys in ape suits, right?
well, that's the only one really that is a guy in an ape suit. The other ones are a woman ape. Shit.
Okay.
But anyway, but it's funny because it's a serious. It sounds ridiculous. But they take it very seriously. It's from 1941. I enjoyed it. It's short. It's like 64 minutes, and it's you can probably figure a plot where you're talking about young man is framed by some gangsters, and then a mad scientist, after he's executed, mad scientist puts his brain into a gorilla, and the gorilla goes around
Mm,
getting revenge on these guys. But it's done so sympathetically and so seriously. You can even register on this gorilla. You could see. I think the actor's eyes maybe are actually able to come through. It really is a good suit, and you really feel sorry for the guy too. So I
mm,
enjoyed it. That's all I could
mm,
say. Oh, is this the person that didn't care for the Odd Couple, which is to each his own.
mm. Okay.
It takes a special kind of maturity to appreciate it. I don't know, sure about that. I'm sure I gotta be to enjoy it, but uh, are you kidding? I love War of the Gargantuans. That's the kind of movie you're talking about. That's a Japanese giant monster movie, and it's great. Two giant brothers, gargantuan brothers, start pissing each other off and have a big war and wreck Tokyo while they're fighting. It's great.
Mm, mhm.
So that's the kind of crap that I like. I mean, crap, you know,
Yeah.
facetiously. Uh,
Peter did a comment there. There you go.
what
I
I
have
don't know
not.
what that is. I haven't heard of that. What is that?
Looks like a new movie coming out, Joe.
Well, I don't know there, huh? Jeez. Well, anyway, so that's the end of the lines, folks. So if you have any more things to mention, there's something.
Yeah.
No, I have not seen it. Yeah, I think you asked me a question like this before, but I think it was like, why don't you like a certain movie? It's like, I don't know what to tell you. We have things we're interested in, we have things we're not interested in. Life is, there's a million things to watch in life. You know what I mean? Everybody could say, why did you see this particular movie or that particular? But of course, is a popular title.
Yeah, and Brooks, matter of fact, that's one of the characters in the film, Brooks.
Maybe that's why.
So yeah, maybe, but I think it's excellent.
I still haven't seen my Thin Man set. I don't know where it is. I can't find it. I said this last time. Unless I buried it back there behind some of these, I don't know what I did
Right.
with it. But I got them all, and that's another thing I gotta see
Right.
eventually.
I mean, the chemistry between Myrna Loy and William Powell, was it Powell?
Yeah,
My
yeah.
Yeah, is fantastic. I love that they're drinkers. And I think that just
Boozers.
adds some yeah, boozers.
uh, I was a little worried about you, Apple Pits. You weren't on the morning show, but this is a more reserved, serious show. So none of your nonsense in the show. uh, but
Maybe
the
one day. Maybe one
those
day.
Thin Man films I hear though
Mm,
are well, like a lot of sequels. After a while,
yeah.
I've heard that diminishing returns as it goes on. Is that true?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think they drop in quality or storytelling. It's just like, once you've seen one, detective story, you almost kind of seen them all in a way. Um, yeah, huge, huge, huge Paul Newman fan, and love the verdict. Um, you know, Part of that was him playing himself. I did watch that Apple, I think it was Apple or HBO Max, the Paul Newman documentary, or I should say the Paul Newman Joanne Woodward documentary. And when they got to the verdict, they were taught, Sidney Lumet wanted him to play himself. He was having a hard time with the role, and pretty much suggesting that Paul Newman was an alcoholic, like his character in the film. So, um, which it's weird when like an actor does do that. I think Jack Lemmon came out and said he was an alcoholic
Yeah,
when he was on a talk show or something like that.
yeah.
Which is really weird when they do that. Do you remember which one that was?
What the
By
movie?
chance, Joe?
Well, the movie, the
No,
movie.
no, the talk show that Jack Lemmon came
Oh, I
out
don't know
saying he
what
was an alcoholic.
the talk show was. I
Yeah,
don't know, but I know he
yeah,
did say that. It's funny because
yeah,
I think and Charlton Heston even who I like what
yeah,
wound up getting some treatment for
yeah.
alcohol, but which is because nobody ever thought it was him, but I guess he had a problem at some point, a little problem, nothing major. It didn't make any big headlines or anything.
Right.
But I saw the verdict in the movie theater, but I'll be damned if I can remember it. I should remember it, but I just don't
Hmm.
remember thinking much of it at the time. But I think at the age I was at, what year is the verdict? This goes back a
It
ways.
was 82, 83.
Yeah, I was probably like 20 or something.
Mm.
That was probably a little too heavy for me at the time. I think I remember it being like a little involved
So,
or something. I wasn't getting into
yeah.
it, but I really
Yeah.
need another view of that.
Yeah, Jack here's Gill said it. Yeah, inside the actor studio. I don't know if you ever watched any of those shows,
Yeah,
but
yeah, those are
those are
very
really
good.
good. Yeah, yeah.
They don't. I mean, he's not alive anymore, is he? Did he pass
Mm-mm.
that guy?
James Lipton. Yeah, I think he's passed.
Yeah, yeah. I used to
Um,
watch some
uh,
of those. Wait a minute, I gotta go. I
yeah,
gotta go up more. I don't want to
yeah.
miss some of them. Yeah, 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 I've seen it, of course. Yeah, and I like the Boris Karloff segment in there. Probably the best out of all of them. That's no surprise, I guess. Let me go down. Oh, I'm sorry. There is nothing else. So,
Well, the Apple Pits, Paul Newman or Steve McQueen.
oh,
Um,
I guess I'll
I
put
take
them in there.
Paul Newman. Yeah, I take Paul Newman. Um, any day of the week. Not that I don't like Steve McQueen because I love Steve McQueen, but I think Paul Newman, he's just got a bigger right. I mean, because Steve passed on what in 1980 was it? Um,
Oh,
so Paul's just got a
yeah.
and Paul became a bigger star before Steve McQueen. So Paul's just got a bigger filmography.
But Mayo's movie talk is the name of this actual feature. The title I just changed to Mayo's movie mayhem.
Mm,
So a lot of people aren't gonna like that, I guess. So well, there's one that doesn't like it. What
mm,
do you think? He's like not many people here. I'll keep changing it. That's the newest title. But we'll see.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. So this The Mummy 2017 bombed. It was supposed to launch a Dark Universal revival of Universal Monsters, but that was scrapped. Yeah, the Mummy. I mean, it wasn't. It didn't do well at the box office. They announced all these stars that were going to be in these movies, and they publicized it. And they did photographs with all these actors, and the films that they were going to be in. But yeah, the Mummy. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't the best movie to lead it off with, but it was the first one out, and unfortunately, it killed the idea of Universal's revival of the monster films.
Well, I
So
wouldn't see
it's
it
good.
anyway because I
Yeah,
hated the
yeah.
Brendan Fraser
Was that
stuff.
the
So
one? Yeah, I think that was the one with Tom Cruise,
I
if I
think
remember
so. I think that
correctly.
was it.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't mind a lot of times when Apple Pits puts fact, but I'll tell you this much: this one you better put opinion because I do not think Bullet has the greatest car chase. I think the
Mm,
Seven Ups, in my opinion, has the greatest
well,
car chase. But I haven't seen every car chase. I did watch Bullet because I mean I never saw the whole thing, but I did. Somebody actually Bazooka Joe at my record store let me borrow it, and I just went to the car chase, and I was like, yeah, it was good, but
mm,
and it's not French Connection for me either, because I don't think of that as a car chase. I consider it following a train, but whatever. But it's still good. It's a great scene
yeah.
in French Connection. All right. Yeah, the Three Stooges, Idiots Deluxe. It has a werewolf. Oh no, Idiots Deluxe. I'm thinking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, Idiots Deluxe is when they go to the woods and there's a bear. Right? Yeah, yeah. That's a good one. What was I thinking? Of the other one, Idle Rumors. The other one is the name Idle
Mm,
Rumors. It's kind of the same IDLE, Idle Rumors. Idiots Deluxe is good. That's a good one. And yeah, Steve McQueen died cancer. Oh boy, it's horrible.
yeah.
Uh, okay, let's do Shirley MacLaine film. You have a
Yeah,
favorite?
I mean, the apartment's great. I think Terms of Endearment is great as well. She's never been high on my list as actors that I watch. Especially her earlier films. But those two, The Apartment and Terms of Endearment, are probably her two best roles.
Um, when I was a kid, I remember once, before you get porn and stuff like that, they had
Mm.
one on late night called Woman. I think it was Woman Times Seven, and it was her. She played different parts of it, I think, and she was one of them. She was pretty a pretty loose woman jumping on the
Mm.
up and down on the bed with some guys and stuff, and it was pretty exciting. I gotta say. But also, Sweet Charity, maybe. I mean, I saw that when I was a kid. Yeah, I don't
Mm.
know. Um, hello, Eric.
Oh, Eric.
Uh, I haven't heard too much about it. I'm trying to get interested in it because Frankenstein, like so many things, have been done to death. Dracula, it's been done to death, and I have no faith in movies anymore for that stuff. For the kind of things that I like, I have no faith. I've been disappointed way too many times by Coppola, by the Mary Shelley's Frankenstein one, and then all the Mummy comedies, with the Brendan Fraser Mummy comedy and all that stuff. I just can't take it anymore. So well, they'll have to prove themselves to me. That's for sure.
Mm.
Uh, have Rocket Will Travel favorite? Yeah, well, that's the first feature film they made. No, you can make. I was waiting for you to show up. You can actually let it go by tonight. You can let it go by. Talking about Secret of the Incas. Well, wait until I retire. When I retire,
Oh, there you go.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna have a
there
lot
you
of
go.
time on my hands. When I tell you, I just told Tom I sat at the computer today. I'll just
Yeah.
bounce it to see what was going comments it for like a couple hours. It's amazing. Trouble with Harry.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Yeah.
The movie A Simple Plan. Have you ever seen A Simple Plan?
Yeah. If that's the one I'm thinking about, Tommy or Billy Bob Thornton and Bill Paxton. Good little. I think that was by Sam Raimi, if I remember correctly.
You got me.
Yeah.
Hmm. Doctor Who.
No, I haven't seen that. I've only seen Tom Baker in one film, and that was one of the Canterbury Tales films. from I think the early '70s before he took on the roles as Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Mm,
Sweet Charity. See, I saw that as a kid.
mhm.
I saw that. Yeah, believe it or not. What can we contribute to the talk if we don't know much about movies? That's a tough one. TV. How about some TV? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's with Jack Lemmon too.
All
Cause
right, yeah, Jack Lemmon as well. Yeah, there you go.
that's
Yeah, see,
right.
I'm getting reacquainted with all these Shirley MacLaine films. Yeah.
Yeah. How
Mm.
about The Accused?
I picked that up late last year and watched it recently, and it's a tough watch. Especially the scene in the bar. But
Is that
have you seen
Cher?
it?
No,
No, that's Jodie Foster.
Jodie
She won
Foster.
her first. Yeah, she won her first Academy Award for that film.
Okay.
The Accused with the yeah.
Yeah, the Naked Jungle with the ants, killer ants, or whatever. Killer ants, right?
Yeah. You can put all your money on Oppenheimer.
Yeah, see,
Oppenheimer
that's
will
what I
come.
love. I haven't even seen it. I do this every year, but I can just tell by the sound of it, Oppenheimer. I think it's gonna win. I feel like Bill Murray used to do that. He used to
Mm,
pick all the winners.
yeah. I remember I took my younger
Tough.
cousin back in the day when that first came out. I took my younger cousin to go see that movie. So yeah, I have seen it.
Another movie that I saw in the theater, I don't remember it doing anything for me back in the day.
Yeah, bits and pieces. I don't think I've ever seen the whole thing.
Yeah, I saw that, and why would see it, I don't know. Well, I liked the song, "Another Brick in the Wall" at the time before it got so freaking tired. But
Right.
no, it must have been 2 years later the movie came out, maybe. Oh
Mm,
no, no. Well, see, Jaws question. That's why I'm.
yeah.
Jack Lemmon was great in either drama, Days of Wine and Roses, or comedy. Yeah, for
Yeah, I
sure.
agree. Save the Tiger was another film. I think
Yeah,
that was the movie he won Best Actor for.
I liked it.
Fantastic.
I saw that once. It was on late.
Mm,
Sometimes there's a special
mm,
viewing, like you see something and it's
mm,
perfect. I saw it late at night several years
mm.
ago, and I was like, "That's pretty good."
Yep.
Um, well, the Indianapolis scene isn't my favorite scene. Wow, everything, the whole damn movie's so good. I don't know what to say. I don't know. How about Hooper in the cage? I like Hooper in the cage. I like everything
I
about
love
the
it.
whole movie.
I like Hooper when Hooper says, "Take your stinking teeth out of my my side, you damn dirty shark."
Yeah, that's a good part.
Yeah.
Uh, why do I feel like Danny will not be on Joe's live streams much longer? Did you see the
Yeah.
one this morning about Silver Phantom? I handled him perfectly. Did you see that today, Tom? We don't laugh. It's my sense of humor. Uh, uh,
Mm.
I handled him perfectly. I did not lose my cool. I kept thinking everyone has a
Mm.
choice.
I know.
Uh, an impressive film. I know if a certain somebody was here, he'd be talking about that all night long.
All right.
Well, Danny, you want to come up and talk about movies? Sometimes you say you could talk about movies. You know some movies. You say I don't know movies. I don't know. You know some movies. You got a whole freaking book with movies in there. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
the guy spends thousands of dollars in movies. The guy's got thousands of dollars of movies in his house, and he doesn't watch them. What does he know about movies?
Well,
Come on,
I'm gonna put the link just in
come
case he wants to add
on,
a little spice to this. But we got to
this
be
guy.
somewhat serious. Joe and Danny are like watching a wrestling match every morning. Do you decide to watch a movie based on the trailer? Never. Very seldom. Well, except genre, what people say, or a combination of all of the above. Hmm.
That's a good question.
I think for me it varies. Sometimes it could be one or two.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
I mean,
the genre a lot of times for me, but
right.
what people say
Yeah,
sometimes.
right. Depends on who's in it. If it's one of my favorite actors, of course I'm going to go see it because I
The
don't give
actor
up on my favorite
sometimes.
actors. Mm.
Oh, look at this. Close to bedtime. Betty bye time for me. Oh.
Hey, be careful going up the stairs. Don't fall down, okay?
Well, you need your sleep, though, to get ready for the morning show with me, Danny. Because I know how to
Don't
handle
be
you now. Apple
don't be
Pitts
late
missed it.
tomorrow.
I was so calm. I was so cool. It was great. Just like this. Not one
Now,
single.
Joe, now
Yeah.
you know he's going to be there. He was invited.
Yeah, he's invited. For sure. He's invited. He's invited. The Watchman, Hyundai.
Oh yeah. I love the Watchmen movie. Yeah,
I
yep.
think somebody asked me this all the time. The first one is okay. I don't care about the others. Back to the Future.
Hmm.
So, if you could own one piece of movie memorabilia, what would it
Wow.
be? I'd have to think of that. I'd have to think about that.
Hmm.
Um, I'm thinking of like some of my favorite movies. How about the Yul Brenner Westworld prop with the face, the
Wow.
robot face taken
Yeah,
off? That's one of them that I
yeah.
probably would like.
I'll take a R2D2 and C3PO.
Yeah, this is true. In the 1957 Three Stooges short, Outer Space Jitters, Dan Blocker, Haas on Bonanza played the zombie. You know what? I could see him in my mind now, and I knew he looked familiar, and I couldn't place him. But you're right. The
Hmm.
King's Speech.
Yeah, I saw the theater. I mean, I don't think it's one of those films that you're gonna, the rewatchability on that film really isn't high for me. But it was a good movie. I don't know if it deserved to win best film, but and what heat are you talking about? The Michael Mann one or the Paul Morrissey one from the 70s?
I'm assuming he's going to mean the,
I know, I'm just
the
teasing you.
latter one, but you never know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Thank
Heat
you, Mike.
is
Thank you.
yeah, Heat is one of my favorite films, regardless the fact that my favorite actor is in it. But it's a great film.
Yeah, that Danny has that power. You can just tell by the title of a movie whether it's stupid or not. Exactly.
Mm.
What kind of stupid name is Clint Eastwood? Yeah, I didn't know that. Back to the Future 3. Oh, you like to have the back phone from the feature film?
Ah,
There
okay,
you go. I don't. Are you thinking of when you say Spinal Tap actor? Are you thinking about Michael
okay.
McKean from The Wearing
No,
Sherman?
no, no. The actor that was mentioned in the Odd Couple series that I watched, show that I watched.
Oh, the
So I
young
said,
cop. The young cop. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
and if I remember correctly, he was one of the mimes that worked with Billy Crystal's mime in the if I remember correctly. If no, he was a waiter. He was a waiter. Yes, or something. No, he was
He was. He was.
he was he was
Person
no
number
he was
three.
he yeah no he delivered the food I think to the hotel room if I
Uh,
remember correct in Spinal Tap. That's what he was.
I probably look like him.
Yeah.
Whoa! I'm surprised Danny appeared down here.
What?
Danny, you gonna
Go
make
to
a little
bed.
appearance? You gonna make a little appearance, Danny?
I have to get even now.
Even how? How? This is not a joke thing. This is
What's
serious.
up, everybody?
What's going
Oh,
on, Danny? This is not the morning show now. So what do you have to say?
I know it's the evening show.
No, I mean it's a serious show. What's up?
Yeah, it's called fatigue. I'm tired. I
All
could
right,
go to
I
bed.
don't. Are you tired?
Yeah. Why are you telling me this? What's
You
up?
really inspire these clips. Let me tell you. What do you have to tell me about? You want to get even or something? You said what?
Oh, you keep putting me down, so I have to get even. You
How
know
did
what
I
I mean?
put you down?
You keep
How did we
talking,
put you down? We didn't put you down.
talking behind my back and stuff like that. You say I'm a pain in the ass.
I tell
I
you that
never
to your
said that.
face. I tell you that to your
I
face
love
every
your
day.
Tom. I love your
This
Tom.
is not. This is not. You can't. This is not a court jester. This is not your platform to be a court jester. You have anything a movie related to talk about while you're here?
Yeah, I got a movie you're tired of seeing.
What the
Yeah,
hell is that?
yeah. You tell everybody the story. You tell everybody the story of that again.
Yeah, I know. What's her name there? Tony Collette?
Robin Williams. Tony
Nobody
Collette.
cares about that
Yeah,
movie.
she's a
No.
good actress. And Robin Williams, yeah. This movie was filmed not too far away. It's about a radio personality that gets a phone call, and this I'll say voice claims that he's being abused by his parents. He's locked in the basement, and so they start talking to each other. So Robin Williams is very curious. So he seeks out to try to find him, and he finds a letter. He finds a letter, and he got an address. It's Montgomery, Wisconsin, but actually, it was filmed in Montgomery, New York. Because at the end of the credits, it says, "Thanks to Montgomery, New York." So
Yeah.
it goes to Montgomery, and
I need an Archie clip when Archie goes, "Oh, geez, when is this guy gonna land?"
it goes to Montgomery, and the kid says, "Well, I can see a blue star." So Robin Williams finds a blue star, and then that's just how the story begins. But the
That's
voice
the
of the
beginning of it. It sounds like it went through the whole movie.
I
the,
think
the
this is one of those direct to DVD films.
Yeah, I
I,
think you got. Isn't that one? I'm not sure. Isn't that one of those movies they gave you free with a full tank of gas?
fucking ball busters! I swear to God. Now you're getting time to be a ball buster, huh? The Doublemint twins.
Well,
Uh,
well, I know, I know. I got to
Is
go
he from?
back down and get some questions. This one here. What's the Tom and Joe? What's your favorite movie
oh wow,
franchise? Mine's
wow.
easy. The Universal
Yeah,
Monster series,
yeah.
Frankenstein. Also, Planet of the Apes, the original Planet of the Apes series from the
Yeah.
68 to 73.
I gotta go with the old original tried and true Star Wars.
Oh, I want to say one thing to Apple Pits. He should be right now practicing that song by Oasis.
We're not talking about music here tonight, and we're especially not talking about Oasis here.
Well, somebody burned up the wall. That's
Well,
music.
that's a movie. That's a
That's a
movie.
movie, though. It's a
It's
movie.
a movie.
Boy,
It's a movie.
what's the matter for you?
Hey, people might start liking the movie chats with you
I've
on.
been listening.
Yeah, well, okay, I appreciate that. Pulp Fiction. They better bring Pulp Fiction back for the 30th anniversary. I mean, come
Oh
on,
wow.
man. Oh, there's the tugboat again. Jeez.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
Nope.
no. The answer is no.
Mm. Oh, I
Uh,
did see that. Oh, you talking about the Pinocchio one? With
Pinocchio.
by yeah, yeah, I did see it. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Four separate films
I,
from Oasis. Talking, each member is going to tell from their perspective. Like anybody gives a rat's ass if they did make them.
there's five members of Oasis.
Oh, five
yeah,
movies
well,
then they'll have to
Yes,
make.
that's out.
the singer doesn't count.
Hi, Penny Lane.
I'm Penny Lane.
Penny
What's up, everybody?
Lane.
Joe, talk about Maniac. An 1880 film, Maniac.
Oh, we could talk
Oh
about that.
yeah,
Yeah.
Maniac. We did talk about that, didn't
Y-
we?
Did
Yeah.
you?
Well, we did a Maniac. Remember the time we did a Maniac cop
Maniac
video?
Cop. Yeah, that was
But
probably the first
Maniac,
thing we did,
Oh,
wasn't it?
Tom saw that recently for the first time. You did enjoy
Yeah.
it for a slasher, right?
Oh yeah, I did. And then there's the sequel or the supposed kind of sequel came out too. I forgot the name of it, but that's out as well. I'm thinking about picking that one up.
Well,
Last
don't
hope.
get Maniac, right? With Joe Spinell.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. And then there's a sequel to
yeah,
that? Or Maniac Cop 2?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
No, 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 no. The Maniac with Joe Spinell. There's like a somewhat kind of sequel or whatever.
no, it was
That's
redone.
out as well.
I think
Yeah,
it was redone. Rebooted.
yeah.
I have two. I mean, if two odd couples. If some I've tried on people before. The one I usually do is the password episode. Is usually the one that I try. But either that or one that Tom did not like, if I remember correctly, the Sleepwalker one.
Oh
And
yeah.
the Sleepwalker one. is the one that has this line. Both of these lines it's in there.
You're kidding! You're kidding! You should stop being annoying to me.
Felix suppresses. No, Oscar suppresses his anger at Felix. He tries to be nice to him all the time and not blow up at him so much anymore. And has the effect he sleepwalks in the middle of the night and goes in the room and attacks Felix subconsciously by beating him over the head with a newspaper when he sleeps. That's the
Tom,
sleepwalk, right?
Tom, I have a
Sleep.
question for you. Once you watch the series, The Odd Couple. Once you watch the whole series, will you ever go back and watch it again?
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I see your nose growing a little bit.
Oh,
Oh, come
please.
on. He would tell you the truth. Why? Because what's your problem?
You just wants to make the point that I spent all this money on it and I'm never gonna
Well, I
watch it
think see, I
again.
could be like Danny. I think it's
Yeah.
ridiculous, in my opinion. See, Danny, I'm gonna be like, Danny and me gonna be together on this. I'll tell you, something Tom does, and I suspect he did it with some of these movies you showed tonight. He buys a movie cold to watch it.
Mm.
Like he'll just buy. I mean, once in a while I do that too, but like right? You you
I
just said
do a
like you
lot of
said,
cold buys. I do a
just
lot
yeah.
of cold buys. Yeah.
I see. I try not to do that, for myself. But that's your thing, and it's okay that he does
Yeah.
it, Danny.
Yeah, it's
Especially
fine.
when it comes to like the flirtation films, a lot of those are cold buys. Yeah.
Does your wife complain?
I
You
am
buy.
no longer married, my friend.
Oh well, I guess you don't. She don't have to worry.
Hmm.
No, she does not. And plus, she knew what she was getting into when she married me.
That's all
Wait a
right.
minute. What does Tom know about this stuff? I guess
I don't know what this person's talking about.
I said something like that the other day. No,
Yeah.
he developed the idea of the multi cameras like they're doing now in the Odd Couple seasons,
Right.
where you have different.
Yeah, when I go from one room to the next room, multi-camera. That was Desi Arnaz's invention.
And I think that Tom's got to get through the whole honeymooners sooner or later. I don't know what that's all
Sooner or
about.
later, yeah.
What he's waiting with that, but then you got to
Yeah.
do I Love Lucy. So,
We'll see.
You
but
never
I
see.
got to go
You never
back.
see. Tom, you never seen Lucy? I Love Lucy.
A few reruns sprinkled throughout my youth, but
Oh, that's a
yeah,
great series.
Oh, come on,
I know,
Fred.
I know, I know.
Oh, Fred. Well,
I don't.
that's the first time I ever liked Robin Williams in a film or in anything. Was World According to Garp. I didn't like him before that. That's the first time I saw him in something I thought I liked him in.
Yeah, no, I think World According to Garp is excellent.
I had just a great night at the movies with that. I just remember it. Some of those great movie nights. I remember
Yeah, I
going
know
down.
what was going on. You got Patch Adams. Remember that movie by Robin Williams?
Yeah, I'd never seen it, but I remember the trailer for it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And a 1 hour photo.
And Insomnia.
Yeah.
I saw a movie that had this very distinctive water tower in upstate New York. I wish I could remember the name of that movie.
The Night Listener. Somebody asked me. Somebody asked me a while back. What was the name of that movie with the water tower? I never got a chance to answer. I don't know if they were serious or they were joking around. But yeah, The Night Listener. It's a good movie. It's a real good movie.
Joan Crawford, Berserk or Straight Jacket. I've never seen
Great,
Berserk, but I know Straight Jacket.
the booze bucks films, right?
Yes. How about
Yeah,
Trog?
Straight Jack. I was just gonna say Trog, but I
Trog
think
is
Straight Jack is actually kind of good.
yeah. It's all right. Yeah.
Yeah,
No. I'll give you the short answer. No.
I think he can be a really good actor.
Yeah, I agree.
Fact.
Air Force One. Air Force One was a great movie. With
Yeah.
Harrison
I mean,
Ford.
I just watched The Fugitive a
Yeah,
couple
that's
weeks
another
ago.
great movie. That's a
Yeah,
must. That's a must
David
film.
Jansen is the
yeah.
fugitive.
Yeah, yeah. He died young too, David Jansen.
Smoked too much, I think.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's one that didn't roll the dice and it didn't come up. It came up
Yeah,
craps for him.
yeah.
I think that's what happened. I have never seen the Blues Brothers. I can't believe it,
Mhm.
but I never saw the movie.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, Joe Spinell. He's good in there. Really a creepy guy, that guy Spinell.
The Godfather Part Two.
You
Yeah, I
know what
remember
happened?
him.
You know what happened to him, right?
Joe Spinell, he died.
He had
Yeah.
diabetes or
No,
something,
no, no, no. He
health
had
problem.
he was a hemophiliac.
Oh,
A hemophiliac is somebody that their blood doesn't clot, and he must have been drinking, and he cut himself in the shower, and he bled out. That's how he died.
boy, don't even make me think about that.
Well, you know, the hemophiliac is a very rare condition. You
No,
know.
won't get into. No, I don't have that. But if you take blood thinner,
Oh
give,
yeah, you have to be
give me a
careful.
break.
You know.
Anyway,
Well, you
I thought it was a big difference. Definitely.
well, Joe, you're gonna get carpal tunnel in your jaws.
Yeah. Danny, why don't you, Danny? For your information, I keep telling you
Everyone has a choice.
the thing that you don't understand, but what's really tough to deal with about you is you. I know you're doing shtick really because you don't.
No,
But
I'm
the thing is,
serious.
but I've told you several times, we're here to. It's called Mayo's Movie Talk,
And we're
not
talking
your
about
movie
movies.
talk.
You want
we
you want to talk about Airport 75 with Karen
I
Black?
do. I enjoy that very
Karen
much.
Black
That
is
movie.
a hot one. Oh,
Well,
she's
it's a
No,
like,
little
no, no.
carried away. She's kind of cross-eyed, but nevertheless,
I don't care about that. She was hot. That was a good
uh,
movie. I like that movie.
well,
The
it's good.
original Burt Lancaster is the best.
Yeah, 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 yeah. With Dana Andrews, he was in the private plane. He had a heart
I
attack
like
and he crashed
gladiator movies. I like Peter
747.
Graves. Yeah, he had a heart attack. Yeah, well, Heston's the hero in that movie, man. Come on, it's so great.
Dana Andrews'
My
brother.
favorite line in that movie, because they have the situation where the jet plane has a big hole in it, and they
Yeah,
got to send a pilot down
yeah,
by
yeah, yeah,
rope
yeah,
into the hole to fly the
yeah.
plane. And the first guy, the pilot, they sent in there,
They lost him.
you lose them. So then they're in the other plane. Like, what are we gonna do now? And they goes, I'm going. Charles Nestor's like, I'll go like that. And he goes, you're too big. He goes, what else were you gonna do? You got any other suggestions? Because he knows how to like fly the plane. So my favorite line in the movie is a simple one, but I think it's funny. He just goes, so he's like sitting there and they're waiting to like get him out of the plane and lower him, and he goes, "Get me out of here before I change my mind."
And, and there's a scene where there's these mountains coming up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the mountains.
And they have to climb. You know, you climb, and then you put on autopilot. You know, and it flies itself. You know what I mean?
Well, there's a lot of tension. I got to say, people make fun of that. It was in the Golden Turkey Awards book. That is one of the worst movies ever made, or
Golden
something. That
Turkey.
thing is not one of the worst movies, but it's funny in a way. But there is a lot of good tension in the scenes with Karen Black trying to fly the plane and getting panicking. There's a lot of good tension in there, I think. Anyway,
Yeah, was it Linda Blair was in what airplane or airport?
she was in Airport 75.
Right, yeah, she needed a kidney transplant,
Yeah,
right?
they made a joke
Yeah,
about it in
you had
Airport
Helen Reddy. You had Helen Reddy
playing the
playing
guitar.
the song with the guitar. That was pretty good scene, you know.
Yeah, well, they made fun of that in Airplane.
I know, yeah.
Any opinions on Once Upon a Time in America?
I saw her once. I don't
You know,
remember.
yeah, because it was probably the edited version. I mean, it's like a 5-hour movie that got edited to like under 3 hours. Made no sense. And then now they've done the family of Sergio Leone. They put it back together with missing pieces, and they reconstructed the film to the way that the director wanted it, originally intended it to be. So, and that's on Blu-ray, and you can buy it now. But I think it's fantastic film because the best actor in the world is in it, Robert De Niro.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on.
like
He's
talking
so
about
overrated.
talking about Robert De Niro. A Bronx Tale was great. A great movie.
Yeah, I like that movie.
Sure
A Bronx,
was, and he directed it too.
Yeah, that was a cool movie. I love that movie. I got that movie.
Mm, yeah.
Anyway, Alfred Hitchcock Presents is a series that I really should be. I never really gave enough. I mean, I've seen it so many. It's like it's been on when I go to sleep. I have it on in the background, but I never really watch it. That makes sense. I like
Yeah,
this question, but made it the biggest in both the big screen and television. Who's the greatest actor or actress that has made it?
Oh wow.
And I like you saying actor or actress because these days they both got to be actors. No, the actor and actress. Made
They're
it the
actors.
biggest.
They're actors.
Both the
That's
big
that's the
screen.
woke thing to do, Joe. Come on.
No way. We talked about that this morning.
I
Uh,
know.
uh,
Yeah. Let's
who?
see here. Well, who do
I
you
should
have?
have an answer to this, and I don't. How
Tim
about
Allen,
Ernest Borgnine?
Ernest Borg. How about Tim Allen? Tim Allen with the Toy Story films, the Santa
Hmm,
Claus
let's
films,
go back to the older
and
days.
then Home. Oh, you in your older days. Um, well, I mean, listen, Walter Brennan then was a big TV star, and what about Double Indemnity guy,
Fred McMurray.
Fred Fred McMurray?
There you go. I still
right.
can't deal with him in movies. I grew up seeing My Three Sons, and I can't take him as an actor in the movies. I
Oh
still think of
shit.
him as that guy from My Three
Mm,
Sons when I see him in a movie. It's a shame.
Walter
right.
Brennan. He did Hatfields and McCoys, right? The series.
I believe so. I don't remember, but I
Yeah,
know that he had a big presence on TV as well.
yeah. That was an old show. I remember that show. You know.
Yep.
What's your
Again,
feeling?
Bruce Willis. I mean, Moonlighting was a pretty successful
Oh
show.
yeah, that's
Uh,
another one.
you know, you know, you know,
But
Oh
actress wise, I mean, Lucille Ball. I mean, she
yeah,
had a
that's
pretty
true. Yeah,
successful film career. Judy Garland, she had a variety show, didn't she?
I don't know.
That lasted a few years.
yeah, they all did. All of them
Yeah,
back then had their own show.
yeah,
Even the Captain and Tennille.
yeah.
Own
Oh yeah, there you go. Shatner. Yeah.
But
Oh, of course, of course.
my favorite actress in the world is Meryl Streep.
Me too.
Okay.
Sophie's Choice is a
Okay.
great movie, and
Oh
she
yeah.
was
Yeah.
hot. She was hot in that movie, you know.
She's hot.
And
She's hot.
as
Well,
far as actor, I love Al
Was she hot?
Pacino.
Was she hot when she was making the decision what kid to keep?
uh, she didn't look
Tom,
too great
She
tell
in
me,
that
hot
movie.
then? Huh? Come on, Danny.
What did you guys think of Henry Portrait of a Serial
Oh, that
Killer?
was a. I mean, it's a tough movie to watch too. I mean,
It's
it's
is
I
that
like.
go
Yeah.
ahead. Go
is
ahead.
that
I. Go ahead.
Henry
Go ahead.
Lucas?
Finally, something I know. Some of these horror
Yeah.
movies.
Is that the Henry Lucas, the serial murderer?
Well,
Who's Henry?
Go ahead. It's the
Henry,
name
the
of the
guy that used to
movie.
come on here in the comments.
Oh, because it was no, it was John Lucas. John
Uh,
Lucas. It was a serial murderer
Oh,
named
forget it. You wasted my time. Anyway,
Yeah, yeah,
be
yeah,
that
yeah.
as it may, it was the home invasion scene I found very disturbing at the
Mhm.
time. But the thing is, I haven't seen it in age. I got it back there on the shelf, but I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
if it would still disturb me as much as it did then. But it's a
You got it on the
disturbing
shelf,
movie.
Joe? It's on the shelf.
I've seen it. It's a disturbing movie. Yeah,
It's
what's
on
your
the
point,
shelf.
Danny?
He can probably find it quicker than you can find your copy, Danny.
Damn right. It's right
I
back
guess
there
having
on
the
the
movie's
H.
good.
I don't have to go in the notebook to go all the way down the H's to find it. And then go, it's number 723. And then
I,
go over, go one all the way to 723. I just
Dig
go to
through the
H up there.
boxes.
yeah,
Yeah.
There it
yeah,
is.
Tom, that's okay. But if you watch the videos, he started the same thing. He grabbed the notebook, right? He showed the notebook. He just went,
What the hell
look at it,
happened to
warm
that
up.
notebook?
Yeah, after
Dog
right.
got it.
Yeah, so he grabbed the notebook. He got these markers, and he was explaining what he was going to do. You know, the same thing I did. That document is upside down, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, this thing is full. This thing is full.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
got.
things you'll never watch.
I watch things, but
Sounds like me.
I got more in the winter than the summer. But I've been on with
Danny.
you.
Best Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Ooh.
Frederick March, of course, the one, the only Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Don't give me, Barrymore or any of these people or Spencer Tracy. No. It's my opinion. I missed a lot of things here. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Well, that's what happens when you get Danny up here, you know.
Yeah, Danny. But
Uh, uh,
we have fun with Danny, though.
Mm.
And all the clips I have are movie and TV clips they could use on them. I didn't see the Critic, the animated series.
Mm.
what
I
about
saw a couple episodes.
Joe? What about On Golden Pond?
I saw it in a movie theater. I thought it was a great movie.
Was that what was his name? Henry Fonda?
Yeah, you've heard
Henry
of him, right?
Fonda, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Katherine Hepburn.
yeah, that was a good movie. What about the
Hey,
Notebook? You ever seen the Notebook? That's a
Oh, I
great
saw
movie.
them. I
uh,
saw the Notebook. My
uh,
girlfriend
Oh yeah,
asked me to watch that stupid
the
thing.
oh
Notebook,
Did somebody
yeah.
die or
no,
something at the end or something?
Notebook, Schmotebook. I
They
mean,
both
I
I
know
die
hate
what
at the
you're
watching
talking
all
about.
those movies.
they,
Well,
they,
not
they,
lately.
they both die at the end.
Yeah, I remember something. I remember, and all these kind of
Yeah,
movies. I can't
oh,
remember them all even.
yeah. It was well written. Yeah,
Love Actually, all this kind of stuff. It's like, come on, man. Oof.
I seen a movie the other day. I'm lying. Roxanne.
That wasn't one of my favorite Steve Martin movies.
Remember
I'm
I
sorry
told
to say.
you? Yeah, he has a long nose.
Yeah,
Steve Martin has a long nose, and Daryl Hannah, right? Yeah. I,
Yeah.
and at the time I was young, I says, "Well, if he can get a girl like that with his defects, so can I." I don't have no
you're
defects.
talking like that with your wife around.
Yeah, she don't care.
Yeah,
Don't worry, Joe. Your girlfriend can hear you.
she can't hear anything. She's going deaf.
I mean, no, favorite
You
No,
documentary. I mean, that's tough. I mean,
know
there's
why
been a
she's
lot of
going?
great ones.
That's because Joe goes da, 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 all day long.
actually, and she's not going deaf, by the way. But her hearing is not as good as it was. But she's not going
Oh
deaf.
shit! Yeah, no, that's not
Oh,
funny.
shut up, Danny. It's hard to be calm with you. Anyway, panel favorite documentary. I don't know, man.
I gotta give that some thought.
Yeah. So what?
Supersonic, supersonic. No
American
reaction.
Pimp.
Deep end. Don't
I
know
don't know
that one.
what that is. I don't know what that is. See who that is.
All right, I got one. The Taking of Pelham 123.
I love it. Well, which one? There's three
Nobody's.
versions of it. I know which one. The only one, the original one.
I think there's two, right?
Now you like the one
I,
with John Travolta, don't you?
yeah, I got it right here. I'll show you. I'll find it.
Thugs.
I'll
I
find
know
it.
that.
I
I
don't
know
need to
that.
see. I've seen it. We don't need to see it again.
Yeah, you're gonna see it again. Oh, I got a good movie for you.
I'll get a clip ready, Tom.
Hey, you want a steamy, sexy movie? It's not it's not bad. Wicker Park.
Wicker Park.
That's
Okay.
a that's
Oh
a
yeah.
that's a great movie.
Why are you telling me this?
That's an early DVD right there.
That's a good movie. 1 hour photo. But
Hey,
how many
this
times
is
can you watch that? I wouldn't be caught dead watching that. They got it right the first time with the original. They don't
yeah, I
need
know,
to
but
remake
it's
that.
still good.
I don't care. I will never know. And then they made one made for TV with a woman. One of the gangsters is a woman, of course.
What else we got? Oh, I got Debbie Gonzalez.
You're kidding!
Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein.
What's your favorite comedy horror film? Oh geez. Uh, American Werewolf in London.
Yeah, see, that's why I hate that movie because it ain't a comedy,
I know. That's why I said it.
no, but they treat it
Hey,
like a freaking
you
comedy.
you
Oh,
want
I
to know?
hate that.
You want to know a real good one?
What's that?
Dale versus Evil.
Tucker and Dale?
Dale versus Evil.
Somebody made a
It's
copy
in
of
a
a
form.
movie called
It's in
Tucker
the
and Dale something.
It's in the form of Evil Dead. You know that type of movie. The special effects are
You should stop being annoying to me.
Jesus Christ. I hate that clip. I hate that clip.
I think Tom, have the audio on these been discernible to you?
Only when I'm got my headphones on.
Oh,
When
that
I'm
sucks.
watching in the morning or rewatching it, it plays fine.
Joe, you are annoying to me.
I'm annoying to you?
What?
You right?
Look at that. Robert found these little cars that are metal. They're very old. There's I don't know if I can show you. You see? There's little trucks in there.
Little trucks in there, huh? Anyway, Dusty Spins. Look who it is, Dusty Spins. Did
Yeah.
any of you see the video retro blasting did on Warner Brothers DVD rod? Discs that are
No.
degraded to the point they don't read anymore. I still have yet to encounter one of those discs.
That's all you had to tell Joe. He won't sleep all night long.
What are you talking about? That's not true.
Worried about degrading DVDs.
Nah, you're just trying. You know what you do? You're trying too hard to make a shtick out of nothing.
No, I'm
Because-
serious.
No, nothing
Let's not
like
worry
that.
about that.
Nothing like that.
The other day, he had a glitch on his stream. He said, "That's it. I'm not doing live streams anymore."
Hello, everybody.
Oh shit! I just got dizzy.
Hello,
Hello.
How are you?
Okay. it's
Robin.
Danny-
Did
Danny's
you
telling a lot of crap again? That's just not true.
Go ahead, Tom.
Robin? Did you give Danny any chores today? Or just let him sit on his ass all day long?
No, he sat here all day besides.
I-
Oh, no, wait. He did clean some of his back room where the records are today.
I
Yeah.
did some chores
Oh.
today. I sure did.
Yeah, I organized my totes and stuff like that. That's just heavy. But I thought Tom was gonna say something like, "Did you hear?" Jesus Christ Almighty! I thought Tom was gonna
This
say.
is turning into a comedy. This is not the morning show. This is supposed to be a
Wait
serious movie
a
show.
minute! I thought Tom was gonna say, "Robin, did you hear Danny say Karen Black was hot?"
And Daryl
That's
Hannah
good.
too. You talk about too.
Yeah, Daryl Hannah.
Yeah.
Dusty's trying to get out of here. I don't want you up if you're going to be a clown. It seems to be more common in discs, including in box sets, more so than standalone titles. And that's even worse when they do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, is it just Dusty's? Was it just for DVDs?
Yeah, who knows? That's one thing I hate about buying like a whole set of like a lot of DVDs in it. It's got like maybe, some of them got like 80 DVDs or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know-
live
I know one
streaming
of-
tomorrow, and that's when we're
tomorrow.
supposed to deal with this guy, not tonight.
Yeah, Danny
supposed to be
does Dallas.
serious.
There you go. Danny does Dallas.
Oh shit!
Well, horror all the way for me. That's my favorite genre. And Tom doesn't like either. I don't think too much.
Again, it just depends, really.
Yeah, that movie I mentioned is great.
I mean,
Yeah.
the last horror. Oh, go ahead. We'll read this one first.
Well, yeah, I have old ones that play just like when they were new CDs as well. As far as he had said, it was only DVDs.
Okay. Yeah. The last horror film I saw, like real scary, I'll never watch it again, horror film that I saw in the theater was The Ring, which
Yeah.
was the Ring, which was the remake of the Ringu, the Japanese film. But I mean, I've since seen other horror films, but like the last one that I was actually, scared the shit out of me in the movie theaters was The Ring.
I'll show you a bad one.
I have been ripping DVDs. I recorded the same way. Oh, talking to Mix 64. Damn. Sorry. What's that Hitchcock film, or Hitchcock style film, where the bad guy is this guy who is sort of like Michael Caine, but it's not him? I don't know what you're talking about with that, Philip.
I'd have to be.
Do you? A Hitchcock film or
No.
Hitchcock style film. Bad guy is this guy who is sort of like Michael Caine, but but it's not him. It's not Michael Caine. I,
Hmm.
when you just do a title like that, what are you asking for? All of our opinions on it? Black Christmas is overrated. I caught it. I caught it late in life. That's why I
But
only caught it in the last year or two,
Robin,
and it
Is
didn't
that
hold up for me. It
is
might have
that
done.
the Bob Clark, the
Yeah,
guy that directed Christmas Story?
correct. It might have been disturbing in '74, but it wasn't anymore for me. I'm wearing a new Jekyll and Hyde shirt. I just spilled water on it.
Oh, good thing it's
Greatest
water.
horror director ever, in your opinion? These are getting to be some interesting questions.
Like
I, I
James
like.
Whale, right? Is that his name?
Well,
Well,
I was going to say James Whale because I liked, but really, he only did Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, The Old Dark House, The Invisible Man. He's always the number one guy I pick, but I don't know if it's really horror. You know what I mean. I'm trying to think of like later day guys. I don't know,
uh,
Roman Polanski for he's not a horror director, but I like what he did with Rosemary's Baby. Um,
Dario Argento.
yeah, Italian.
yeah.
Yeah,
Or
he's
Baba.
good.
Baba.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, they're good for
Mario.
Italian horrors. They
Mario
have a
Baba.
definite style.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to
Yes,
think like
they
that.
do.
Oh
Did,
shit!
did,
Oh,
did any of you see The Crush?
you got a crush on me? What? No, kidding.
No, the movie's called The Crush.
I know. I heard of it.
It's about a teenage
Don't
girl that is stalking an older guy. It's
Oh, is that
really good.
the Drew Barrymore?
No, not Drew Barrymore.
Mm,
Anybody
okay,
see Humphrey Bogart and Black Legion? Very interesting movie about racism.
not that one. That's one of the ones I haven't seen of him.
Did anybody ever see The Intruder with William Shatner? He plays. I
No.
think he's from this southern guy. He's a racist. He comes to town, and he's a racist, bigoted guy.
Mm,
But I forget what he is. It's a Roger Corman movie. But I forget what the heck what his position is
You
in there.
okay?
But he comes for some reason to take out a position. And there's also a racist, a bigoted movie about Andy Griffith plays, a racist, but I can't remember what movie that is. Uh, Never saw The Great Dictator.
Oh yeah, I like it. Great Dictator's good.
Yeah, I'm not big on that myself. I don't. Well, other people rip movies. Sometimes, guy at the record store rips movies for me. I mean, my whole thing. That's how I watch him. Like he's made a few. Like I said, I could have watched any of those this afternoon. I still gotta watch the Banana Splits horror movie. I still gotta watch. What are the ones that he make? He made a lot of them for me. What's that one? Wrong Turn 1 and 2. I gotta like watch these movies. He made them for me, and then if I like them, I buy the official discs. You know,
Mm,
In in what year?
Alicia Silverstone.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, okay. The Crush.
Yeah. That movie's cool.
I forget who was in Mississippi Burning.
Yeah, that was Gene Hackman and Willem Dafoe. That's who were in that movie.
You know what
That's
movie I want to see with Gene Hackman that I actually like that I can't remember, and I think it's expensive. I think it's out of print. Heartbreakers, is that the name of it? With Sigourney
mm,
Weaver and
yeah,
Jennifer
yeah.
Love Hewitt,
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
and he plays this guy that's a chronic smoker. Gene Hackman, he's always choking on his cigarettes and stuff, coughing, and they're trying to like romance him out of his money or something. It's mother and daughter team, sexy mother
Danny,
and
when are you
daughter.
gonna give up? When are you gonna give up smoking, Danny? You spend all
When
that money on cigarettes.
Yeah,
You
what's
know.
I,
up with that?
I roll them. It's an addiction, like Joe's addiction to movies. Can't stop. I'm going through my book here.
Tom's got the addiction to movies.
No, Tom's got an addiction to Paul McCartney.
Well,
Well, both.
He even has a podcast. You give him a plug?
we're not here to talk about
Plug.
that
Yeah,
stuff,
We're here to
guy.
talk movies. Talk
We
about
are.
movies, Danny.
All about movies. Yeah, I'd rather be
See.
addicted
I
to
hear it.
movies than smoke. Absolute nicotine. Absolutely.
Agree 100%.
We don't smoke in the house. Never. You won't smell smoke in my house, winter or summer. We don't smoke in the
I'm
house.
sure your lungs will be happy to hear that.
However, I do smoke cigars though.
I know you said it once before because you had one in your
Yeah.
mouth. Yeah.
Did I?
All right, Glenn. See ya.
What
See ya.
about Bye, Glenn? What about Puppet Master?
No, I'm not interested
Yeah.
in those. Are they good?
Oh, they're cool.
Did they
Those
make like
movies
10
are
of them
cool.
or something?
Doesn't matter. They're cool.
I'm just asking for God's sake. I'm not
Yeah, they made a lot
criticizing.
of them. They made a lot of them.
Chaplin said if he knew about the Holocaust, he wouldn't have made The Great Dictator.
You ever
Yeah,
see?
but isn't it 45, 46 when he made the movie? I don't know how much he would have known about the Holocaust.
You ever see
Well,
Awakening? Awakening?
what?
Awakening.
Awakening
Which
or
is
Awakenings? With an S.
no,
Oh,
single.
Awakenings. Yeah.
Single.
Yeah.
That's with Robert De Niro, right?
Yeah.
Awakenings.
Awakenings. Yeah. With an S.
Yeah,
With an
yeah.
S. Fix that
Yeah.
movie
Yeah.
title in
He
there.
comes out. He
Yeah.
comes out of a coma. He comes out of a coma. He was in a coma for X amount of time,
Yeah, I
and
went
then
to see that.
Yeah.
he knows he's gonna go back into the coma again. You know, it's a very good movie.
Yeah.
I liked Rain Man
He
better.
got robbed for that movie. He should have won Best Actor for that.
Yeah, that was a real
Yeah.
great movie.
Who won that instead?
Jeremy Irons for Reversal of Fortune.
Yeah, just thought about that movie.
Best
movie's
movie
good.
intro ever, Goldfinger. No, a lot of the James Bond movies have the best freaking intros, man. Are you kidding?
Reservoir Dogs.
Uh, Pulp Fiction has a great intro.
Yeah.
Uh,
No.
yeah, this is about cold turkey when they stop smoking. The whole town stops smoking or something. Yeah, I've heard of it. I don't remember seeing it.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. So, I mean, yeah, Great Dictator was made in 1940. So he would there. I mean, he would have known about the concentration camp. Was there even camps going on in 1940?
I don't know. Well,
But
I don't know. Three Stooges made I can't even say it. Nasty Spy, NAZTY, and
Mhm.
Nasty Spy, 1940. This is very sensitive issues we're talking about.
Mhm. Yeah, I love that first movie. Those
You going to
first
see the
two
new Super? You going to
Superman.
see the new
I
Superman, Tom?
I sure am.
I'm
I
not.
sure am. Really looking forward
I,
to it. The director. I really like the director. So I think the movie's in good hands.
they're sure making it modern, changing things around again.
In what way? In
We'll
what way?
talk about it afterwards.
No. Come on, this is a movie
I'm not
talk.
talking about it here.
You're talking
I
about
like it.
the casting of Perry White, aren't you?
That's right.
Yeah. All right.
Just like, and let me say this because there's
Yeah.
a lot of idiots out there. Just like if they were going to be making the story a new Shaft movie, I wouldn't want him being played by. I always say Leonardo DiCaprio because I can't think of another actor. Uh,
Mm,
it's the same thing. He
Well,
was conceived the way he
yeah.
was. That's the way he was written. That's the way it should be.
I mean, Lawrence Fishburne played Perry White in the Return of Superman 15 years ago before we knew what woke was. So,
Well, to me, this kind of thing has been going on since the '90s. So, it's nothing really new. But I don't. No, I don't. I don't believe in that. If they make a Beatles movie and do that.
okay, but all right, we'll agree to disagree.
Well, like I said, people are gonna like take all kinds of things out of that because it's a shame that I got to defend myself. Well, I'm not saying to you, but I mean for the sake of anybody that's watching, because I just wanted to, I'm trying to think of like uh, I'm trying to think of like characters they've made if they, in the movies, if they did
Yeah.
a superhero movie, Luke Cage, Hero
Right.
for Hire, Power Man, it shouldn't be played by a white guy. Black Panther shouldn't be played by a white guy.
Well,
I
it
mean,
just
it's just the way it
depends.
is.
I mean, it just depends on if no, seriously though. I mean, we're not going to get into this heated argument or anything.
That's why I didn't want to talk
How
about it.
to have a respective conversation here.
He doesn't know how to.
What the thing is like if the character, if the race of the character has nothing to do with the storyline, then I have no problem with it because I can totally believe an African, a black man being, the head of the Daily Planet.
So could I,
It's like,
but
you know,
I know you, and the name's Perry White. I love the names too, Perry
yeah,
White. Come
yeah,
on, man. But
yeah,
I'm saying that, but that Superman is a product of the 30s, really, 39,
yeah,
40,
yeah,
like that.
right, yeah,
Um,
exactly,
uh,
yeah,
even in the 70s, it was
yeah,
changed. But I don't know.
right,
Enough
yeah,
with Superman, really. Enough. There's a lot of I say enough with James Bond. Enough with Superman. Enough with
right. Well,
superheroes.
to be honest with you, Joe, I wouldn't. I want them to end the Bond series. I mean, it's just you can't. I mean, what we know of Bond, from from the past. Why even bother making a Bond film like that if you can't have Bond be Bond? You know what I mean? That I will the
Well, same reason to
the
me.
you
If you
know
go Perry White, you can also go for
yeah.
Bond.
No,
Should you be?
I not
Should you be like switching for today? I mean, making it
right,
like for a Bond
right.
of today. You know,
Yeah.
I don't.
It just wouldn't be as entertaining, I guess.
Well, I just feel the
Yeah.
same way. Like the way you do about Bond is how I feel, but it's not the main character. But the same thing with with
Right.
same thing with. Yeah, I could go on. I could go on forever. I could go on with.
But do me a favor and give me some water.
Uh, oh, would you stop when you do that off camera? I hate that. Shut your
All right.
mic off. You're going to talk off camera. But anyway, I can't think
Get
of what his
nasty.
name is. Nick Fury. Nick Fury. The Kingpin. I mean, come on, man. Really. Or again, it's not just about that. It's about if you make you make a female character that was always a
Right.
female. They turn it now he's a male character, or a male was always a male, known as a
Right.
male. Now he's a female character.
Right. Well,
I don't
I
know.
mean, there was a big
Drink.
controversy with Fantastic Four now being a part of the Marvel universe, and they're talking about casting a woman to play Silver Surfer. A lot of people didn't know that there was a female version of Silver Surfer in the comics.
Well, what was
So
it?
people were going all crazy about it because they
Nice.
didn't realize that they didn't know that there
No, I'm really tired. I
that
tell
there
him that he keeps
yeah,
doing it. Don't
yeah.
have a private
What's wrong?
conversation with your wife when you're on with me. Don't do that.
Uh,
At least not with the movie chat. But
yeah.
anyway, as far as Silver Surfer, I've only ever known it as a guy,
Yeah,
as a
there's
male.
a female version as well in the comics. Yeah.
How pop? I mean, how like not popular? How I can't think of the word. Can't
Yeah,
think of the word.
no, I know. Don't worry about it.
How
You don't
often
have to.
was that? You was it used? Was it one off?
Well,
What was
but
it?
yeah, that I don't know because I'm not a Marvel person. I just know that there was a female version of the Silver Surfer.
Mm.
Danny.
Yes.
You're all over yourself. That's a real addiction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I've seen the King of Comedy. I love it. It's my favorite Scorsese. Well, no, After Hours is my favorite Scorsese
that's
film.
another
Yeah.
Robert De Niro film with
But you said King of Comedy is your favorite Jerry Lewis film, though, right?
Yeah, I'm not big on Jerry Lewis, and also maybe my favorite De Niro movie too.
Um, it's
That's where he
good.
actually plays something different. That seems different.
All right.
Well, Awakening seems different too.
it's all Jerry Lewis. I don't know if you can see it or not.
Yeah, but I bet you couldn't find them.
Yeah, I can find them. Find them. 10
Well, all
Yeah,
right.
that
Get
was
a
a good
timer.
Perry
Get your
White.
yeah.
Jackie Cooper was a
Yeah.
good Perry White.
Oh, that's right. He was part of the R Gangs, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit.
But the best
I
Perry
forgot
White of
about that.
all was John Hamilton in The Adventures of Superman. Great Caesar's
Okay, was that
ghost.
the was that the one with Reeves, George Reeves? Was it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh man, new Aquaman. That doesn't look like Aquaman either.
I didn't like it as much as the first one, but it was just okay. Uh,
Yeah, I don't go for all that stuff there. Aquaman, Batman, Superman, superheroes. I don't watch them. I like I like the old series with was it George Reeves?
Yeah, the one we
Yeah,
were just talking about. Yeah.
yeah. But as far as these, you know, with Christopher Reeves, I just don't like those kind of movies. They're not realistic to me. You know,
mm,
I yeah. Well, I don't think they
each his
should be too
own. Each
realistic.
his own. You know,
It's supposed to be a little escape from reality. No.
they had all those Transformer movies and stuff like that. A lot of CGI, a lot of baloney. You know, I know people like that stuff, but I'm not crazy about that. Yes, I
I
did.
remember watching an episode or two of Kung Fu. That was with one of the Carradine brothers, right?
Yeah,
No,
David
just
Carradine.
well, just
David
David
Carradine.
Carrot. Well,
Yeah.
David Carradine. But yeah, I watch that time to time. There's so much to watch.
Yeah, he's another one that hung himself sexually. You know,
Really?
yeah. You know, I don't know what they call it, but you choke yourself,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah.
he accidentally killed himself.
Yeah. The singer from NXS did the same thing.
Yeah, Michael Hutchinson. That's
Yeah.
his name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that was a good band back in the day.
Oh, NXS was great.
Yeah,
Yeah, the one thing
was that
Yeah.
Shabu Shaba? I think it was one album
they
they
had the
did.
one thing single that I bought. It's the one thing.
We're not supposed to be talking about music, Joe.
Well, you you mother. It's impossible. You're so thick. You started it.
Everyone has a choice.
You started it.
Oh shit! Hey, not too many comments. What's going on here?
You're here. Uh,
Karate films are okay.
They used to have those movies on Channel 5 years ago, all the time.
Yeah.
Channel 5, they had them. Yeah. They would jump like 25 feet in the air and
Kung,
stuff like that.
yeah. Kung Fu
Funny stuff.
Theater or something like that.
mine's too hard
Yeah.
to say. Also, too many good posters. Listen, I don't. That name doesn't seem to roll off the tongue too well, does it?
Hard to say.
Mayo's Movie Mayhem.
Mm,
It's not bad.
I don't know. Oh,
Very,
cool.
very nice.
Nice. I saw it, and we drove down to Tucson to see A Hard Day's Night for the 50th anniversary.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. We made a day out of it.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good. Pretty good.
I'm petting my dog.
You're making love to your dog now.
I'm kissing my dog. I love my dog.
Yeah, I know. I don't need you kissing your dog on my stream.
That's baby. Yeah.
Well,
Dirty. It's dirty. They eat their own feces, and you're gonna kiss your dog like that.
No.
Come on.
No,
No.
their saliva has medication. When they lick their wounds, they heal
yeah,
very
they always
fast.
say dogs. Oh, dogs cleaner than humans and all this
I
stuff.
never got sick in 68 years with having dogs.
That's up for debate.
I love dogs too. So
Talking about dogs, you ever see Cujo?
yeah. Yep.
I guess I'd pick Clockwork Orange. I guess.
I don't.
Clockwork Orange for me.
Wait a minute. Yeah, for sure. 2001 is a strange movie. But Joe never seen Cujo. I know because he talked about it one time.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
That was a great acting dog. That dog was a great actor.
Great
acting
actor.
dog. Yeah, it was a Saint Bernard. I believe it was a Saint Bernard dog.
How about Beat
You
the
know, he
Devil?
got rabies. He put his nose in a hole and he got his nose bit, and he went mad because of rabies. You know, and it affects the brain.
Right. Yeah,
Oh,
I read
yeah.
the book.
Yeah.
I read the book. Yeah, the book's
Well,
great.
What about Spielberg's first film, Duel?
Duel?
Yeah,
That's kind of boring. I find it kind of boring.
with Dennis Weaver. No, I liked it. I thought it was creepy. It was really creepy, you know. Joyride is
I
good.
haven't seen.
I want to see how long it takes this guy to understand the
Oh,
rule I've told him a million times. That
all
when I
right.
put something up on the freaking screen, wrap it up and get to the next the question. And you just keep talking about other things.
Okay, dude.
I have not seen Beat the Devil though.
No. Again, there are a ton of bogey films, and I think I've seen a lot of bogey films, but there's still a lot that I haven't seen.
Have you seen any thoughts on Bruce Lee and his television and film career? He never really. He was Kato on the Green Hornet.
Yeah.
Uh,
I
I saw some of his. He just seemed like a little overacting. Like he was silly in some of his
listen.
martial arts.
Enter the Dragon is his best film, hands down. I've got the Criterion box set with his movies in it, and Enter the Dragon for me is his
Put it
best
down
movie.
because he was a.
Why were you saying in there?
They had. He was so fast. He was a blur. They had to slow
Yeah.
the cameras down because he was that quick. You know, Enter the Dragon, great movie.
I remember
Return
seeing
of
it.
the Dragon,
There wasn't not
great
enough
movie.
martial arts for me in that.
Oh man, you don't know what you're missing, Joe.
Chuck Norris. I've seen it. I just got done saying I saw it, and there wasn't enough martial arts in it for me when I
Was
remember.
that 30 years ago?
Look, there was no Kill Bill. I'll tell you that.
I
Yeah.
never seen that movie.
That's your problem.
Joe, you're getting
Oh,
nasty,
Beetle
Joe.
Eddie, I'm gonna be 2 movies short, Beetle Eddie, on the nominated films. I could have saw one tonight, but I was committed to do this with the stream with Joe, so I opted not to not to see the film, Anatomy of Fall, and then Maestro, the one with Bradley Cooper. I really have no interest in seeing that film.
Hmm.
So I saw 8 of the 10. Anatomy of Fall will be released in May from the Criterion Collection, and then I'll see it then.
Best third sequel or third movie? Because the third sequel would be fourth movie. I don't know if you mean the third movie, like get the original.
Yeah, good point. Good. Yeah.
I think you mean the
Yes.
third movie though. If you mean third movie, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go. I got a lot of them I like.
Yeah.
Escape from the Planet of the Apes, third film,
Yeah.
and Creature Walks Among Us. I love that third film.
Mm,
This third
that's
sequel,
fourth
Exorcist 3.
film.
I mean, if you're talking about the fourth, I think you meant 3 though. He meant the third, yeah. Because I like Rocky 3 also. That's right. Yeah,
Return of the Jedi.
the
Hey,
Omega Man.
you skipped a lot of
Clockwork
comments.
Orange.
You know, that's not right. You skipped comments.
Everyone has a choice when to not to raise their voices. It's you that decides.
Charles
Okay.
Duncan had a question for me.
I always, since you've been on here, I always skip questions. I don't get every comment on here.
Well, I want to answer it though.
Which one is that?
What about Lassie?
Oh, this. Oh, yeah. What's
You,
Lassie?
you want to know the truth? The theme song will bring tears to your eyes. And now, if I watch an episode of Lassie, knowing that Lassie's been dead a long, long time, yeah, I could get a few tears because the theme song in the beginning is, making us shed tears.
Yeah,
And knowing that
that is a
Lassie's
little
gone,
sad. Did he put his paw up too? Did she put a paw up?
yeah.
I'll tell you a movie you
Old
should
Yeller.
see. I know you.
Old Yeller for me. Old Yeller for me is like I cry every time at the end of that
Oh,
damn
God.
movie.
You want to go pee? You want to go pee-pee? Oh,
You
shit.
don't talk about pee-pee on here. This is not the morning show. You and your comedy and your crude stuff.
How many people are watching? Joe, how many people are watching?
Quite a bit, quite a few. 44. Anyway, be that as it may, I would say to you also, Then you talk to him and he's like he's not paying any attention.
Oh,
Are you gonna eat that crap?
oh, you're killing me, my friend. You're killing me. I love Reese's. I'm a peanut butter junkie.
Yeah, so am I. Do you ever
Robin,
have the kind with the new one with the caramel inside it? That's the new.
That was terrible. I like the
That
one
was
with the
great.
chips. No, the one with the chips in it is good.
Robin eats that.
All right, I'm gonna
Ah,
answer
one
this.
one once in a while.
Crazy, right?
I've
I'm
been
a,
waiting to make a comment about a dog-related movie for at least 5 minutes.
I think Papa, did Papa go downstairs?
Go ahead, Joe.
I wanted Danny to hear this,
Wait a minute, 1 second. Put
especially after this. I want him
by
to
my
hear it.
bed.
'Cause I'll sock it to him
I
and his
think he
dog.
wants to go to bed now because my dog knows. My dog knows exactly what time I go to bed most of the time, and
You're kidding!
he's trying to lead me on to go into bed,
I
and
don't care
I'm
about your dog.
Jesus Christ.
And speaking of
We
which,
know you don't care about dogs.
I don't care. You can say whatever you want. The movie you got to see is of Mice and Men, especially the 1939 version, when they take that old dog out and shoot him. It's a
Yeah,
very
no,
sad.
no,
It's a
no,
very sad scene. Let me tell you.
yeah,
That'll make you cry. That scene.
yeah, no, I can't watch that shit.
Yeah.
Really. Not with animals. When it comes to animals, they can shoot people, but when it comes to animals,
Don't give me that crap. Don't put never put animals ahead of people ever. That's
I
crazy.
do.
I know
No,
you do because they can't
not,
talk and they
not
don't tell you
all
off.
people. I'm
They
talking
could
about bad people. Bad people.
yeah because you could whatever. There's bad dogs too. Okay, and the
Bad
thing that gets
animals.
me about it is I'll mute your mic again like I did this morning. You're such a pest.
Everyone has a
This may,
choice.
this I may not leave this up this one because it's not a typical movie thing. It's
Yeah,
joking
thanks,
around.
Danny. Thanks a lot.
No, because the thing is, just because dogs can't talk, I tell you, and your dog can't say to you, Danny, would you shut the fuck up? Just because your dogs can't say that, yo, the dogs are so sweet. They never give you a hard time. They're always your friend because they can't talk and they tell you what they think of you. Shut up.
So
You know?
what? Now I'm gonna go back to movies. So why do you have that movie? All dogs go to heaven. Ah, stick that one up your ass.
Well, no, I don't think Commander is going there. I don't think
That's
so.
a movie. We're talking about
The
dog movies.
president's dog ain't
What are you
going there.
talking about? We're talking about Lassie. That's television. Juke.
Talk about yourself there. Yeah, it is a powerful movie, a classic. Of course, Danny's never seen it.
No, never. No, I didn't see that movie. I don't even have that movie. I don't even
I
know what it
only
is.
saw the Sean Penn version. I've never seen the other one.
Oh, Bad Boys. That was good. That was a good movie.
Everyone has a choice. What does
I
the
like
dog even
Sean.
mean by it? I have a choice to yell, and I choose to yell sometimes. What's your point? Now, if he said it's better not to yell, then it would make sense. I lost it with your little Danny tonight compared to this morning, but it's late. I'm tired. And
I'll get you tomorrow.
there may be some movie people here that don't know that we have this rapport in the morning show. They might say, like, this, what happened to this movie chat tonight? Yeah. Maybe I'll try to get a movie on tonight, or at least the first 10 minutes of it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch a film tonight. We'll see.
God bless you, you could stay awake, man. That's amazing. Now, I'm going to tell you, can I tell you something? I wasn't going to,
Yeah.
I do this all the time. I start saying something I wasn't going to say. I had to edit my review on this. The Monster and the Girl, I
Really?
watched with my friend Anthony when they got together on Anthony. It was 2:30 in the afternoon. Okay, we're watching the movie. It's only 64 minutes. I did nod slightly. If I don't see a movie, like if I mean I'm talking when I say nod, I mean like a second, like or two, right? Not to
Yeah.
sleep. So I considered it a watch movie. So I write the freaking thing, and I say, and I'm kind of, I write the thing. I'm saying the review, and I'm like looking at the camera, and I'm saying, and then you know what happened because it's called The Monster and the Girl. And I'm saying the girl in question is the love interest of the young man, who gets executed wrongly and has his brain put in the gorilla. Then at night, I'm watching a commentary for it. I said, let me watch the commentary tonight. And I watched the commentary, and he's not the lover. It's the guy's sister. They're brother and sister. And not only that, but the gang, the gang of men, the gangsters have her as a prostitute. Like they're using her as a pro. I didn't even like pick that up. I'm like, jeez. I'm admitting it. You usually don't admit something. So I went there and I edited that out, man. I was able to edit that out. What they said, oh, it's the love interest or, oh God,
All
it
right,
happens to all of us.
that's true.
Yeah, Laughing Gravy is not one of my favorite Laurel and Hardy shorts, actually. No, I do like Twins of Evil. It's one of it's got a good appearance by Peter Cushing. It's a Hammer film. It's got a good appearance by him as a in the old days when they burn witches and things like that. You know, and he's a bad guy that wants to burn everybody. Thinks everybody's possessed. He's like a religious fanatic.
Mm.
Twins of Evil. With the two hot girls in there, the Collinson twins. Ooh.
Was there a cop involved as well, or just the two hot girls?
I was waiting for him to bring that up. I didn't give him a chance to get the cup. No way.
No way, no how. Last
What was
movie I watched was this one right here, Black Hawk Down.
the last
This is
one
the
I watched
steel
was
toe.
one I told you about already earlier.
Yeah.
But we both talked.
Yep. Anyways.
It's 90 minutes, so I was going to end this at 90 minutes, and
Mm.
here I am. All right, so I'm sorry we got a little. I don't know if some of you like this or not. Some of you people might be like, what happened? Some of you know Danny and know who he is, and know we do morning shows where we joke around and stuff. And I didn't, I thought it'd be fun to have him up here for some movie talk. Um, but I thought, I didn't know if he was going to be like, funny or not. So some people might like it. Some people might say, who is this guy? He's actually looks like Jack Nicholson from
No. He looks like
from
Pooh
About
from
Schmidt.
Blood and Honey.
What? Winnie the Pooh?
Winnie the Pooh from the Blood and Honey
You look
film.
like Winnie
If you
the
just
Pooh,
look at
Blood and
if you see the poster, the way and the way his hair is kind of shaped
Honey.
over there on the sides, it kind of looks like the ears a little bit.
Tom, you ever see that movie right there?
Salo, yes, it's one of the most disgusting films of all time.
Oh shit! You're not supposed to tell anybody that, Joe.
Yes.
So, Twins of Evil, I will say it's worth seeing for those Collinson twins. Tom, you got to see Twins. I recommend Twins of Evil to you.
All right. Is it
And
Twins
those
of
girls,
Evil?
when you
You
see
write it down.
those twin sister twins, let me tell you, all four of
Well,
them look
do
alike.
they show more than their faces?
Oh yeah,
All right, Twins of Evil.
any of those Hammer movies do. Well, there's a lot,
Yeah.
but that's a good. I think you'll like it, but I don't know. Maybe you won't. Who the hell knows? What's worse? Give my regards to Broad Street. Yes, that's worse than Magic Christian.
I don't know. Twins of
But
Evil.
actually, it's the Karnstein trilogies. It's the third one. That's the last one. It's a trilogy. It's actually the last part, I think.
Okay.
But it stands up on it, so you don't need the other ones.
I mean, let me see
It's
if
a
it's
vampire. It's
still.
really a
But what are?
vampire film. But Peter, you
Yeah,
like Peter Cushing is good in there. I don't know.
yeah. No, I like Cushing, but I mean, is it part of a box set, or I wonder
Oh,
if they got
that's
it
a good point.
separate?
These days, I don't know. I think I got it on a standalone Blu-ray. I think.
71. All right, here you go. I'm going to show you a picture of it and
Twins of Evil.
see if
That
you can
sounds right.
see it.
Yeah, that's the one. Twins of Does it say Twins of Evil? Yeah, those girl Collinson twins,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah, yeah. That
Well,
looks like a different region, but go ahead.
at any rate, I'm going to evaporate because it's time to go. So thanks all. Thanks all for being here, huh?
Yeah.
I'll even say you too, Danny.
Yo, good night, everybody. He usually cuts me off, so take care, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.
Well, Art, so far you're the only person that didn't like that said they didn't like the title, so I don't like 1,600, whatever I got, 1,300. What do I have? I don't even know what I got. Viewers, I mean, I think I'll ask some other opinions too. Mayo's movie sounds better than adding the mayhem at the end. Mayo's movie Mayhem.
Thank you
Opinions?
everybody for watching, and Danny, don't forget
Thank
the peanut butter on the way to the bedroom with the dog.
you.
Are you gonna be
Yeah.
available tomorrow morning, Danny?
Yes, sir.
Oh no. No, I'm
I
just
might go
kidding.
crazy. I might go crazy tomorrow, so you got to be as a warning.
Why?
Well, you never know. You know, I like chaos.
Oh, yeah, but I don't want no chaos here tonight. There.
No, we didn't have no chaos. We talked about movies.
Good night, everybody.
Mm.
Good night, everybody.